Good afternoon, students. Today, let us learn about the internal structure of the cell and how we can observe the animal cell and plant cell. First, we can see how the animal cells can be observed. Here, we are going to observe the human cheek cell. That is the inner lining of the mouth of human being. The first step for it is take a blunt instrument such as a spatula. It must be clean. Spatula is an instrument that is present in the dissection box. Then it is blunt, not sharp instrument. It's like a rod with a blunt end. Then second step, gently scrape the inside of your cheek with it. We can scratch the inside of the cheek with that blunt instrument. Then the third step, put the scrapings on the glass slide. You can see a glass slide and we cannot see the cells present at the tip of the spatula because it is too small. The cheek cells are very small, so we cannot see it with the naked eye. Imagine that is present at the tip of the spatula. You can place put that scrapings on the glass slide. Then the fourth step, add a drop of methylene blue stain to the scraping on the slide. This will stain the cell and help you to clearly see them. Then methylene blue is a dye used to observe the cell. Then put a cover slip. We can see in the fifth step you can see a small stamp like small glass piece is covering. That will prevent the drying up of the cell. Then after that, if we observe it through the microscope, we can see the human cheek cell. Inside the lining of that cell, we can see through the microscope like this. Then how we can observe the plant cell? To see the plant cell, we can observe the onion cell. For it, you see the first step, slice an onion into two lengthwise. You can cut the onion like this. And second step, take out one of the thick leaves from inside. We can separate its leaf with our hand. Take one of the flap or leaves from inside from it. Then with forceps, you can see in the picture C, you can see the instrument. Tweezer like a small forceps, we can pull away. If you observe with your hand itself, you can take a plastic like a lining from its concave side of the onion pieces. If we with your hand itself, if you go to your kitchen and take a slice of onion and we can pull it out from its concave side, then we add a particular dye on it. That dye is known as iodine. Here we use the iodine solution. In the fifth step, you can see the iodine solution. It is brown in color. Iodine is brown in color. Then again, in the sixth step, you can see gently place a cover slip. Like the previous experiment, to prevent the drying up of the cell, we can cover it with a cover slip. Then in the seventh step, you can examine the slide under the microscope. Like this cell of the onion peel, you can see the picture. Like the picture, you can observe the onion peel. If we were in the school, we could have observed this onion peel. Every year I am showing this to the children. So we can understand that we can observe the animal cell and plant cell through the microscope. Then again, the structure of the cell. The cell has three main parts. The three main parts of the cell are cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Then how you can observe the cell membrane clearly in this cell? Here you can see it is the plant cell here, it is the animal cell. The outermost layer of the animal cell is the cell membrane. Here the animal figure 3.9 shows the animal cell. In that outermost layer you can see the plasma membrane here. Then inside you can see the cytoplasm. The uppermost marking here it is the cytoplasm you can see, and the middle round body is the nucleus. These are the main important part. Then again many other organelles are also present. Organelles meaning small parts are also inside the cell that do particular function in plant cell. Many parts are there, that are the organelles are present. Small parts that do particular function are known as organelles. Like that we say it as organs inside our body. Heart is an organ that pump blood to every part. Lungs help us in breathing. Like that inside the cell small parts are there, that are mitochondria, then Golgi body, endoplasmic reticulum, plastids, etc. are many things present inside the cell. Here you can see a plant cell. In the plant cell, more than the cell membrane, you can see the cell uppermost marking, labeling, you can see cell membrane is there. Above that, over that, there is another covering, protective covering is known as cell wall is also present on the cell. So then again another, a large vacuole, white colored part is there, vacuole, that containing cell sap. That is a liquid water that may dissolve certain substances. Sometimes certain food materials also stored by the cell. Big vacuoles we can see in the plant cell, but in animal cell you cannot see such larger vacuole. Again another feature of the plant cell is it contains the plastids. You can see the chloroplast here. Chloroplast is giving green color to the plant cell. Then again chromoplast are certain plastids that containing different colors to the flowers or fruits, etc. have red, yellow color, etc. So such plastids are known as chromoplast. These chloroplast, chromoplast, etc. are present only in the plant cell. In animal cell we cannot see such coloring substances, orange, red, green color, etc. we cannot see in the animal cells. Then starch storing particular kind of plastids are known as leucoplast. Chloroplast, chromoplast, leucoplast, etc. This kind of plastids are present in the plant cell. Then again another important organ known as mitochondria, that is oxidation of food. The glucose combined with oxygen in this mitochondria and liberate energy for the cell for its activity, that are done in the mitochondria. So several organs are present in the animal cell and in plant cell.